Welcome to our renovation journey here in the French countryside, where we're slowly turning an old farm into our family home. Last week marked the end of 2 major projects, but the biggest and happiest arrival happened in our family instead. Our baby made up her mind to arrive 9 days after her due date. Many of you saw the news in our community post, and if not, it's still up there to see. It has been a beautiful whirlwind, and we're slowly adjusting to life as a family of 4. Before her arrival, there was still work happening on the property, and one of the biggest tasks was finishing the driveway. With all the gravel laid, leveled and compacted, it's now ready for the winter season. It won't be completely free of puddles yet, since we still need to add the final top layer, but knowing it will be mud-free already feels like a major achievement. Another project Philippe finished was cleaning the space between the house, the bread oven and the new woodshed. Now that the days are getting colder, we have a clean path with easy access to the wood. It's these little upgrades that make life in this old farmhouse a little bit more comfortable. Besides that, we took some time as a family to harvest what was left in the vegetable garden.
Kijk eens hoe mooi, Odin.
I gave some vegetables to our neighbors, processed the tomatoes into tomato sauce for the freezer for later use, and the remaining vegetables were used over the course of 2 weeks. For now, there are still a few winter vegetables waiting for their turn, but it felt good to bring in the last of the season's produce together. And this week we finally begin a project many of you have been curious about. It's something we've wanted to tackle ever since the work behind the barns was done, and it will bring an important improvement to the safety and stability of the space. It has been on our minds for a long time, and we know it's been on yours too, so let's get to it. For this project, we decided to ask some help. Instead of Philippe taking on the job with the mini excavator and stretching the work out over several weeks, we asked Thierry to come with his 15-ton machine to get it done properly. This means faster results, and his expertise with this kind of work is invaluable. Thanks to his insights, we've already been able to find solutions to several water issues in this area. More on that later. The first thing Thierry did was clear out the area a bit and dig out the willow cuttings we planted 2 years ago. Soon they'll be planted on the spot we always intended for them. Another thing we asked him to do was dig out a road towards the back, so we have another way to access the area above for any future projects we might take on. This way the excavator, the dumper or any other machine can easily climb up if necessary. And digging out this path revealed a few springs that we keep seeing throughout the year, not only during the wetter months.
De l'eau partout ici. C'est mon but, c'est toujours l'eau. Là, ici, là, à tes pieds, là.
This brings me to the next water issue, because the area where the new road is now and the part next to it are the heart of the water problems we've been dealing with from the very beginning. It's also one of the reasons why that corner of the barn is in such a poor condition. So we've asked Thierry for his opinion on the matter. What should we do about this zone where multiple water sources come out of the soil wall? For now, Philippe and our friend Jasper had put up the coconut fiber mat, and while it's a good temporary solution to slow down the erosion this winter, it's not sustainable in the long run because the water keeps flowing, something Thierry confirmed. The best solution will be the following: cut the wall back as far as possible and build a retaining wall using giant concrete Lego-style blocks with gravel behind it and a drain. So that's the plan, but we'll have to wait until summer to tackle it. Right now the ground is far too wet, and attempting it would either turn the site into a mudfest or risk making the whole situation worse because the soil is so saturated. But having a clear solution in sight means we're finally close to resolving our long-standing water issues, which I would say is a win in itself.
Pas bon, hein.
With the soil walls behind the barn beautifully sloped, the next step was digging a swale where Philippe had previously made a deep trench to divert the surface water coming from uphill away from the parking area. But a trench that deep was not easy to maintain, so with Thierry we decided on a wider and shallower swale instead, which will be easier to keep clean throughout the year.
Mechanisch?
Ja.
Op staan die dat dan gewoon zo rrrt. En daarachter die blaren eruit filteren. Dat zijn nog veel kleintjes ook. Ja,
Ja.
ze moesten waarschijnlijk wel oogsten.
Ja, ze moet zo.
Ja, als hij komt van de winter kunnen we het vragen. Hè. Doe nog iets verder te trekken.
Ik denk dat het best gaat zijn.
Ja, het zal anders een beetje te veel zijn voor de Jenny.
Jenny. Dat eraan gezet is de buitenlaag. Ik kan niet kuisen. Life works in funny ways. One moment we were going about our day harvesting some of our winter vegetables and we had no idea how quickly things would change. It was the quiet before something big, a peaceful moment right before everything began. Because by 11 that evening my contractions started and just a few hours later, at 4:30 in the morning, our baby girl was born. A few days later, Odin met her for the first time. Dag Odin. Kijk naar de baby. Een schatje. Kom maar, kijk, kijk. Kijk, daar is een bedje. Kijk, ze is aan het wakker worden. Je bent hier en ze wordt wakker. Kun je een keer pakken? Kom. Zie je? Soon after that, it was time to leave the hospital and head home, where we received the warmest welcome imaginable with our family waiting for us.
To start the rebuilding of life,
Bij dat wapen zitten.
the roads that lay open are many. When the old one's gone under the knife, and I can feel the sun on my skin.
We spent the next 24 hours simply being together, sharing meals, taking turns holding Gracie and giving Odin all the love and attention he needed in this new chapter. And then, as always, time moved too quickly and everybody had to travel back to Belgium while we slowly began to settle in and find our new rhythm as a family of 4.
Ja, gekeken wat we hier nog hebben dat bruikbaar is. Ga die hier leggen. Voilà. Ga je mee, Odin?
Ja.
Oké.
It's so wet again, but the swale is doing its job. It's constantly flowing water in the right direction. When Thierry came here with this big excavator, I asked them to dig them out and place them over here so I can replant them on their position, permanent position. I'm planting, well, you will see I'm planting them a little bit up. Juntje. Come here. You said hello to the post lady. Little knuffelies. Little huggies from the post lady. Huh? You. So I'm planting them above the swale. So if I need to do some maintenance on the swale, I can still pass with my excavator. And I'm also trying, maybe it's a little bit dumb, but if I plant them above, a little bit further from the driveway, I'm hoping the leaves and everything fall in the swale, or most of them, and they do not fall on the driveway itself. But that's probably just wishful thinking. Voila. And willow likes water, so should be a happy little tree over here if it likes water. And if I'm not mistaken, they root quite deep, so that should be good to fortify the embankment a little bit, I hope, and to soak up a lot of water. We'll see. Voila. Hoppa. Let's go.
Met stop.
Ah, uw schop. Uw schop is hier. Hier. Of wil je... Hier, ga zo. Houd je handen in je zakken, dat hij je handen niet kwijt.
Maar aussi très loin. Maar aussi très loin. Maar aussi très loin. Pas toi très loin. Moi très loin. Papa, je me pakken alsjeblieft.
Hier kan je wel bewegen. Daar is terug modderig, opletten hè.
In the meantime, we'd been gradually reading all your wonderful messages for Gracie's arrival. There are far too many to answer individually, but we truly feel your warmth and support. Thank you for surrounding our little family with so much love.
Oh, maar jongens toch. Oh. Oei, oei. Oh. All this soil has to go, but that's for summertime, because now it's just way too wet, as you can see. So it will be nice that this part is gone as well, so we're getting there slowly. But it's like this, same with the big excavator. The big excavator can come, but he cannot move it. Simple, it's way too wet. So every time for stuff like this, there is only a limited window during summer when it is drier to move or do whatever. And for anyone who's wondering why I'm putting it a little bit inside the wall, it's because I want to keep a little bit of space here. So, well, these will grow a lot bigger. I want to be able to still, at least with my small excavator, move through here to clean out the swale. So everything from these trees until the part where it slopes down, I want to keep empty. Just grass or maybe a little bit flowers or whatever, but not too much, so we can maintain this. And the slope going down, we will plant shrubs and stuff, whatever. But this needs to be open to be able to maintain